What's up, party people? It's your boy Rodney Perry. Time for another episode of 5 Quick Questions. My guest for today, Miss Stacey J. In addition to being a beautiful lady, a great human being, she is the quintessential superstar. And she has been a voice for me many times, helping me, whether it was helping with my career or helping with social media. She is the queen of all things here. And thank you. How are you, sis?
I'm good. I'm good. As I was just saying, I had a loss today, but you know what? I'm thankful to have that time with her, and I'm thankful to be here. So I definitely want to show up for you because you always show up for me.
Hey, it's an absolute pleasure to call you friend, man. Talk to me about this, 'cause I know you did this in your journey, and I had an opportunity to do it in mine. To be a caregiver. Talk to me about being a caregiver.
Oh wow, that's such a selfless position to be in, especially when you don't expect to be in it. Because I've shared my story before. My mother and I weren't the closest, and then when she got sick, and then they told me she couldn't live by herself, and I had to go get her. I was like, wait a minute, you got to be playing, right? And so when you have relationship issues, it could be a trigger when you have to take care of somebody. But I'm so thankful that I did get the opportunity to do it, because the gap that we had, we were able to bridge it when she came to stay with me. And whether you had it all along or not, that last year that I was able to get with her and spend time and record her and laugh and hear her say, I love you, was the biggest thing that I've ever wanted. And so it's very challenging to do. I still have a heart for those that are caregiving or will have to caregive, or if somebody got to caregive for me. But it's one of the selfless things that you can do, and it's very hard, and you definitely need support, and you need to be able to take care of yourself as well.
Hey, y'all, it's your boy Rodney Perry. That young lady is Stacey J. Stacey J, you once managed a family member.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me about taking on that role and how hard it was for you, or was it hard at all?
Oh no, it started off hard, and I have to attest my learning how to work in the entertainment industry to her, because I was working in corporate initially, and then when she asked me to go on the road with her and help her, and I was like, wait a minute, this is the same thing I'm doing in a real job, just on the road, and it's fun, and I'm getting paid. So she was the first person that taught me like the etiquette, how to be in the entertainment industry, because we know it can be a doggy dog world, but also just guiding me through, because I call it a lifestyle manager, but everybody knows it as a personal assistant. Is she didn't take no bars held on me. Like if I messed up, you had to pay for your mess up, because that was the way to learn. Instead of, like, I'll tell you, one time we were at a concert or something she was hosting, and she took off her sunglasses and she put them down on the speaker, and then I forgot to get them, you know what I mean? And so she was like, where's my sunglasses? I was like, and she was like, oh, you gonna pay for them? And I was thinking, like, really? Like, we cousins, and I paid $450 for those glasses. But it's those moments that you have to live in real life and not be like, come on, cuz, because that's a time to be family and it's a time to be business. So from that, learning that from her just helped me propel in my relationships, or if I manage someone else or a personal assistant, when I did that as well, it just helped me to be more of a stickler and more professional at what I'm doing.
Stacey J, how did you not get bit by the entertainment bug? Because you got the face to be in front of the camera. So how did you not get bit by that bug?
I think two reasons. One, because I was behind the camera. You know what I mean? I was not trying to be an actress. I wasn't trying to be in the forefront, and being a supportive person to her that's what I liked. She's like a big cousin, big sister, thinks she's my mama, all that kind of stuff. So I at that time, I was okay with that position that I was in. And I think she was a little protective too. So it was like, wait, what's going on over here? So I think the protection. And then for me, I just always been a person that could see stuff that didn't look right to me. I'm like, I'm not going in that room with you. You know what I'm saying? So I just always had that little inkling that kept me safe.
Wow. Well said. She joined us today. My name is Rodney Perry. That young lady is Stacey J. Stacey J is in the building, man. What's next for you? I mean, I see you as an author. I see you as a person in front of the camera. You have given me all type of help when it comes to social media. I see you on TikTok. You are involved in affiliate marketing and everything. What's next for you?
You know what? I'm actually doing a rebrand now that you asked me. I just started last week because you know what I had to realize is a lot of us are multifaceted, right? We have a lot of different skills and we used to hear hone one and then go to the next. And my thing is a person like me with a lot of energy, I don't want to hone in on one. Like I believe in getting and mastering something, but I also believe in that sometimes you can do a few things well simultaneously. And so for me, people like, what do? You're a manager, you do this, you do that. And for me, I do a lot. So I have a skincare line. Then I have my digital marketing. I've gotten into that business a lot more because digital marketing, social media, just digital, anything is the way of the future. It's been that and it's gonna keep going. So I always want to stay connected to what's happening. So digital marketing is what I'm doing now. I have my skincare line and I'll be relaunching my podcast, The Bounce Back, again very soon. So I decided to go back to the old school, right? I'm the brand. That's how I started in Atlanta. It was Stacey J and Stacey J, and I'm here and it's Stacey J. So people knew Stacey J, but didn't really know what I did per se. But now I'm rebranding and I'm bringing everything at one place. I'm keeping my other pages, but everything you will get from me, my digital marketing, my skincare, my Bloom Creative Agency, you will get that at The Real Stacey J. So digital marketing, that's my jig right now because I want to help, especially us Gen Xers. That's a little bit like, okay, well, we got to learn that. Now it's TikTok, Red Note, Lemon, all this. I'm going to keep us together, okay? We ain't going to be old around here trying to fidget and find our way. We're going to be just up to part like everybody else, long as I got something to do with it.
Here's the question, Stacey J, and this is question number 4. We're cutting through this. Question number 4: how important is AI now, and how important is it going to be?
Well, AI now that everybody's getting very, very familiar with it. And what I like about AI, and I'm gonna say what I don't like about it, I like AI because I've always been a writer. I've always been a person that articulate my words well. But then I got AI. I was like, man, this can cut down my thinking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to think as long. I can do this. So I think it's very beneficial to people in our businesses and everything else right now if we utilize it the right way. But what I don't want is I don't want you to want to be a doctor and you using ChatGPT to get through your medical classes. I'm gonna need you to study. But it does have its benefits to being able to help people make money faster. That's one of the things I teach is digital products, how to take your experience and your knowledge and make that into something. But I also think that it's only going to get better. It's only going to get really extreme. And I think there is a point of being careful with it because we can overuse it to our detriment, where you need to really put some studying in and figure things out, especially with professions like doctors and dentists and all that. I'm gonna need you to do the work. So I think that it will behoove everyone to learn this skill. And if you don't know, I could teach you. But you can take almost anything that you know. We're experienced. We got age, so the things that we've done, we can put that into a digital product and teach people. So I say use AI to your benefit, and wherever you see it going to the left where it's like they're trying to get us totally connected where you don't interact with humans again, cut it off.
Wow, I love that. Hey, my name is Rodney Perry. That young lady is Stacey J. All right, Stacey J, 5 quick questions, and we're at 5. We might get a bonus question in. Okay. So talk to me about Chicago. What is Chicago to you, and what do you love about our city, man? That you grew up there, and you just give it to me all you can,
Chicago is like a beautiful, rough and rugged, just a compilation of everything: good food, good music, good people that don't take no, you know what I'm saying? It helped raise me because, of course, I'm from there, but I love my city, and it takes you to leave it to really sometime appreciate it because you don't get to explore it like you would is if you visit it versus living there. But Lakeshore Drive, people don't know what those type of rides down the lake mean, and looking at our skyline. I haven't seen one yet. I mean, Shanghai, but that's far. But I'm saying we have one of the best skylines. We have good food. You got Southern people that migrated from Mississippi up to Chicago. So you get that Southern with that city. And if you can't make it in Chicago, it's just like some of the other cities, like they talk about Detroit or New York, you can't make it nowhere. But we have a beautiful, ugly kind of, like when you go to certain areas, everybody got those areas that you like, oh, the South Side. But the South Side was once a place that you didn't hear those negative connotations with. But when you go there, I haven't heard anybody that say they don't like Chicago, especially in the summer. You know what I mean? Now, we can be a little cold in the winter, but to go to Chicago, I think you get a melting pot of everything. And it is definitely somewhere that I think everybody should explore at least once in your life, especially the summertime.
I completely agree 1,000%. Again, my guest for today, Miss Stacey J. Stacey J, 5 quick questions. A bonus question. We got a bonus! All right. So, I guess the first question is: are you in a relationship? And if so, if not, what do you require out of your next boo?
Well, I am not in a relationship right now, by choice, because the last one I got out taught me a lot, and so it taught me about me, but it also taught me about the person that I was with. And so for me now, I'm taking my time. I'm actually in that, you know, how people talk about they Sierra prayer, or just God giving me what he wants for me, because sometimes our choices aren't the best choices. We don't ask, we just go, you know, and because I'm not anxious for anything right now, and I've had an opportunity to really get to know me, know my shortcomings, know like, you want to get that together before you get in something too. So for me, I want someone that when people talk about your friend, I like to laugh. See, what people don't know is when they see you in the pictures, I'm like, So you get a certain type of idea of who I am, but you don't know I be percolating. You don't know that I'm silly. You don't know that, you know, I might say something crazy. I want someone that allows me to be me, because I'm going to be me. But if you're not able to receive all this, because I'm a lot, you know what I'm saying? And not in a bad way. I'm a lot, and I'm an evolutionist, and I'm always learning and evolving because I want to be the best version of me. But if you cannot receive that, then if you're stuck up, if you're uptight, if you don't like to travel, if you don't want to do anything, if you don't know therapy, if you don't know God, if you don't like to have fun, if you're a narcissist, stay away from me. But I'm just saying, for the most part, I want someone that's lived. I want you to live. You could have been married and divorced twice. I'm okay with that, because now you should have learned something. So I want to be in something that as we grow together and learn, I'm not having to teach you a whole bunch of minute stuff that I'm thinking, what has your life yielded you? Because you obviously haven't been through some things. Because it's not about age, because I don't know how old I am, but I'm just saying, I don't know, I don't count age. But what I'm saying is your experience. You know, I've been around the moons a few times, right? But you would hope that people have experienced things in their life that now they are appreciative of being on the other side of a century, half a century, and that what you're desiring and looking for is a little bit more peaceful, a little bit more level-headed, and not all over the place.
I love it, sis, and I hope you get all you desire. Thank you for being my guest, Stacey J. The name of the show is 5 Quick Questions. Appreciate you, sis, and till next time.
Okay, thank you for having me.
All right, thank you for coming on.